Hi, it's Adam Lefkoff here, along with Keith Elwin,
Hello.
and this is old time pinball. This is going to the Wayback Machine. This is how we used to do things, kids, before all the live video feeds and blogs and what do they call those things?
Just Twitch. I don't know.
Oh yeah, all that Twitch channel stuff too. This is we used to put a camera. Keith would put a camera over a game, and he would play it, and then we would talk about it afterwards. And here we are. Everything old is new again. What game is this? This looks like Dracula.
Bram Stoker's, yes.
Yes, and you're dialed into that right ramp. Most people try and set up the three multi-balls, but you're kind of notoriously known for you like to get a Coffin multi-ball going right at the start. Is that an accurate statement?
Coffin multiball is the easiest to get to, so you kind of use it to set everything else up.
Right, that's nice. The backhand works well on this one, which is not always the case. Although the one at Papa A this year, you had the backhand, or the ball wouldn't.
Yeah, the rejecting
stay.
Coffin made this rather difficult.
Yeah, so you get Coffin, so you're not even worried about stacking at this point, right? You're just using that first Coffin to maybe get some castle locks.
Okay, so my strategy is to try to get 2 left ramps in to get bats set up, 2 locks, and start Coffin, shoot that 3rd ramp for bats hurry up.
Easy bats, yep.
Pretty sure that's what I do here, maybe not.
So you're struggling here, but you already got your 2 ramps out of the way. So okay, you've started Coffin now. So we're looking for the 3rd ramp to start the first bats, and it's in multi-ball, so it should finish pretty much right away.
Yeah.
You get the full 50 million.
Any multi-ball on Drac is not a given.
That's true. It can last about as long as, well, not very long at all. You getting that back? Oh, you are getting that one back. That was.
I got one of them back, yeah. Boy.
Yeah, that was.
This game is just brutal.
It can be.
Okay, right now I just really want that left ramp, but I'm not getting a chance at it.
Right, I see you trying to switch over.
Yeah.
Oh. Here's a good chance.
There we go.
Oh, look at you going on the fly.
I got a lock.
Nice.
Got a lock out of it too.
Little Massenkoff action there.
So,
so you got your first lock done, and you know that the second lock's going to be awarded after you're going to light mist on the 5th one, and then the 6th one will light your second light, and then the 7th should collect it.
A 4 million bats. That's almost inconceivable during multi-ball.
It's actually really hard to get 4 million because it goes from like 8 million down to 2 million super fast.
Yeah.
So that's a good professional. So
Not,
all right, so you got.
I honestly don't understand that because I had 2 balls in play almost the entire time in the jet bumpers, yet I ended up with 4 million.
That's interesting. It's, the timer. There are certain shots that'll stop the timer briefly, and I don't think you hit any of those. You can put it into the rat's cellar. The right orbit just briefly stops the clock until it hits another switch.
The exciting level 1 video mode.
Yes.
Where the trick is to let the werewolf almost get you.
But even then, it's only, what, 1 million at most if you get them right in front of you?
Yeah,
it's only
1
1
million.
million points. So the risk-reward of that, I don't subscribe to myself.
Yeah. At tournament play, you ignore the video mode, but regular play, extra ball at levels 2 or 3, so
right.
You want to play it.
And it gets fun after a while if you can get to the 3rd or 4th level.
Yeah.
Nobody could get higher than that. But so you're demonstrating why it's so easy. You don't worry about getting a Coffin because it's usually only one sequence of shots away or in a couple feeds to the pop.
Yeah, there's nothing more frustrating than blowing like a mist or a castle because it takes so long to relight them.
Right. So you really don't want to pull the trigger on them until you're ready. Now, You're pretty much ready now. You've got two locks, you've got mist lit, your Coffin's lit. What do you like to start with?
See, I started being more aggressive and taking the stand-up target shot.
Did you generally go for castle first in the triple stack?
No, I do not, but
it's just
I
the
was
way
presented with the opportunity of having the lock lit on the center target, so I took it. Normally I would always do the targets during another multi-ball.
So you have one ball locked now, so the regular jackpot is available.
All right, now we got.
So long as you have. Yep. Oh, you've lost. Now you're down to 2 balls. Oh.
Nope, I just started Coffin, so.
Oh, okay. You started Coffin there, so you let that go. So you're still. Now you've got 2 going.
Now we need miss.
So miss to really get every shot worth 30 million, and then that really gets your beefy castle jackpots. If you have more than 2 balls in play, you can park 2 balls up into the castle and double your jackpot, which I know you're very fond of.
That is
points are
the
insane.
best jackpot animation and call out ever. I must say.
When you make that shot, it's great when the ball self-collects itself on it too from the pops.
Well, that never happens. What are you talking about?
Well, let's see, you've missed it a couple times here. Oh,
see, I don't understand why the ball diverts during multi-ball. It slows it down so much.
that's because you only have 2 in play right now.
Yeah.
And you didn't get your double jackpot, but you just want it to fall into the hole because you need to get mist stacked here, otherwise you're going to lose.
My only goal right here is to bring
work.
mist in. I don't really care about the jackpot.
Nice little in lane off the bank shot there. Yeah, both balls are it's a little sketchy.
Yeah.
It's looking a little better now. Oh,
Whoa.
Early on the another in lane.
There we go.
There we go. So now we got the triple stack in. The pop bumpers actually build the jackpot value on the castle multi-ball. So the more balls up there bouncing around.
Well, only after you
grow it
spell,
some.
you have to get the 3 X's yet.
Right. So you almost have spelled Dracula as well, which is the base of it. It's not that much, but it can get up to 100 million, and when, of course, everything's tripled right now.
Yeah,
You're always going after.
It maxes at 300. Right now I got the 2X lid on the right Coffin. See right there? So that's a double super.
At the first level.
Level 1, so 120, yeah.
Yeah, 120. So it was 60 base. So now it's going to be 80 base for the next one if you spell Dracula again. There's another lock. So everything else pales in comparison to. You're probably getting close to another bats at this point. Plus every shot is 30 million.
30 million.
So.
That adds up. Here we go. Double super at the castle.
Boom. That's, what is that?
360.
360.
And that's only
so
a level
380
2.
is the 380 is the max.
No,
Isn't it 480?
No,
160,
I've seen it in the
320,
500s.
Really?
Yeah.
I always thought it maxed
It maxes at
80.
It maxes at 80, but during the multi-ball, you can build it from 80.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. So are we done here? Is that your first trip? No.
Yeah, I'm going for
Still
rats.
got one lit. Yep.
Going
So
for
now you actually are doing some rats. I see.
You want the triple rats? Yep.
Triple rats is 100 and. I think you might have had some bats in there. If the second bats would have easily completed for another 150 bonus times the number of balls left.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think I still got that 4 million bets.
So you're at 2. So suddenly you went from 100 million to 2.2 billion, and that's an excellent triple stack right there. Let's see, you're at 10 loops. So
that's why the only thing you aim for is the triple stack on this.
There's because it all. I mean, it's a factor of 10 or 100 more than anything else. There's not a lot of alternate tournament strategies here, are there?
No, I can't think of anything that scores even remotely close to that. A good video mode, you're looking at 40 million.
Yeah, that's not going to get it. And just playing the multi-balls one at a time. Mist isn't bad at 10 million a shot, but you got to hit 100 of those to make it worthwhile. The Coffin multi-ball is probably the least lucrative on its own.
Yeah, and the league and left ramp all day for 5 million a pop, but even that isn't where it's at.
I guess if you could do that 100 times, maybe you could, make it worthwhile. Or you could play rats all day.
Fluffy the Vampire, that's 20 points. That's pretty good.
They could add 20 to it. Yep. I know Kaylee had talked about there's something you can do. You could play rats all day, and if the kickout's controllable, you can just keep hitting that scoop over and over and over and over and over and over.
Yep.
But boy, that would be a grind. All right, so you're back to Coffin here. First lock. So you're trying to get back to the triple stack. At this point, you're at 2 billion. Really, the only thing to go for now is more triple stacks and the elusive rolling of the game. which allegedly happens at 10 billion on this game, which isn't that ridiculous for you see how the scores blow up. It would be ridiculous, I think, for most people, but I would expect you to be able to handle it. But we'll see how that goes.
See, this is a triple stack. It's pretty hard. You need like 15 left ramp shots for missed, and
it's 10. It's another 10 to get back to the sequence. So you've got missed lid again now, and Coffin multi-ball, but you haven't really done any castle blocks.
This is where you have to start getting aggressive and picking off those stand-up targets to light the lock.
Right. I see you smashing right into them.
Yep.
How do those stand-up targets work with the blinky lights?
Oh, the blinky lights go left to right, and then you can light the center. And
does the center award one of the always award one?
The center always
or you have to
lights lock.
Yeah.
The tricky part, especially on that center bank, is if you shoot from the left, you pretty much say goodbye to your ball.
It's just a guaranteed death shot?
Yeah, pretty much. If you can shoot from the right, you're better off because it kind of goes into that rats area. Whereas shooting from the left will pretty much just send it flying towards the left or the right outline. 2 million bats, look at that.
Wow,
that'll
add to your 4 million.
Yeah, 2 bats, I got 6 million.
Well, that's going to definitely put a dent in your chance of getting to rolling this at 10 billion, but we'll see how it goes.
So this is where you really screw yourself when you're going for this triple stack. Ball accidentally goes in the hole. Now you got to play the mists.
And it just wasn't worth it at that point. You're like, all right. Oh, really? You got that back?
I got that
Oh,
back.
my goodness.
See, now...
That's, now it's coming
now
together.
Double stack, but now I got to go through the entire coffin. So you can see why if you screw up one, it messes up everything.
Yep, for the next 10 minutes.
Yep.
But at least your coffin, you're pretty friggin' dialed into that coffin shot. Now you're only 3 away, and it's nice having castle running because of course you can always park at least one ball up there.
Yes, that's my
Put it out of
favorite
play
thing to
for a
do.
little bit.
Just park a ball.
Kind of missed. Yep.
20 seconds of freedom.
Sort of missed that on a lot of the new Stern games. There's not really safe places to park the ball, it seems, as much as in the old Bally Williams days.
Yeah, the old 24 formula stopped with 24.
Yes, 24 killed it for everybody. It ruined it. Here, play one ball multi-ball forever.
See how you really get screwed up now?
Yeah.
You just wasted those 2 multi-balls. Now you got castle ready to go. And the other 2 are nowhere near. So you can really screw yourself up with this game.
Yes, it would be a scary game to ever have in a Papa-style format, just in terms of it can absolutely destroy your ticket, but at the same time it can also
absolutely make your ticket,
blow a ticket up too. I know it's been in Papa, it's been in qualifying quite a bit. It was just last year, and pretty much 2 or 3 years every time. It's always an interesting game.
Yeah.
Would you generally pick it on a Papa-style run?
Oh, hell no.
Early in the run, late in the run? Tried to save that left outline.
If I did do it, it'd be the game number 1.
Right, just to see whether it's a viable run or not.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to make it game 5.
But since that format's DOA, I guess it's not a... I would definitely pick it now.
It's not DOA, it's RIP. It's going to rest in peace for a while. Yeah. Yes, you would pick it in a Herb style.
Oh, absolutely.
You're demonstrating a 2.7 billion would probably be, hopefully, a top 10 for you.
Now keep in mind, this is in tournament mode, so that's why the mystery awards are always garbage.
It is in tourney.
Yeah.
And this is is this the ROM fix that always gives a set value for in tournament?
Nope, this is a factory ROM.
This is the standard, right?
And I believe this is how Papa has theirs, except they disable the right inlane on theirs to disable the mystery.
Right, it's disabled, but don't they have the ROM where if you get a warning as you're draining, you still get your bonus?
I don't think so. I think they use the factory ROM.
Oh, okay. Somebody has that ROM. That's like the only time I would endorse changing a ROM is to fix that.
I kind of like that strategy.
It's
don't get
a feature.
Don't get a tilt warning when you drain, or you lose your bonus.
Yeah, in general. Well, I mean, when you're, if you ever work on Archer 2, you know, the Revenge of.
Oh, Evil Dead.
Yeah, is that what's next in the Elwin pipeline?
No.
Is that what's rumored?
That's a dream theme, but no such thing. All right, here we have video mode level 2. This is for the extra ball.
It's getting a little faster.
Yep. It's still not very
And so,
challenging.
what's your strategy for video mode? You just kind of go with the flow. Whenever you see one, you push the button.
Yeah, I know there's a pattern, but I don't know it offhand. To me, it's not hard enough to have to memorize a pattern like Star Trek Next Gen. So.
Right. It's more like Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Without the points.
Yeah, it's like, I can figure this out. So here's another soon-to-be worthless bats, I can tell.
So you haven't really, and that's where you can, if you can nail in some 150 bats, a couple of those, and carry that along on your bonus every ball.
Yeah.
That's when you can really get some. All right, so back to castle. Where are we? I've lost track. Mist is ready.
So far, my 1 rats at 3x is worth more than my 4 bats I've played.
Yeah, it'll come together.
I hope.
All right, so you really want to cash in now. You've got Coffin going.
All right, so we got a ball parked, so now I can work on the Coffin.
And you've got your castle jackpot lit and mist.
Mist is lit, yeah. So
now it's double.
Double, but I really want to start that Coffin before I cash in a double.
There you go. What ball is that? There you go. Because now it's you just doubled your double.
Yep.
And when you get the second ball locked, it restarts the 20-second timer, so you get plenty of time to collect it. Oh, you were willing to risk a danger or two to keep this going.
There we go.
There, yeah, not 2 times. Another 364 million point shot, plus the triple stack now. 30 million on every single shot.
Which really adds up.
Quickly. All right, so let's see if you can do better than you're up in the 3.5 now.
Coffin 180. Another 169 rats. So now my rats, just for draining, I get 300 million.
Yeah, assuming you don't take that warning, double danger.
Yep.
On the drain. Got it going still. That's a nice little jet bounce there. Wouldn't try. There's another lock. So you really get into this great rhythm when it comes together, where it's just sort of locked.
Yeah.
Shoot the scoop.
It's funny when it comes together well. And there's other times when you're in the one at a time mode, you just can't break the cycle. You're like,
I remember once at Cali Extreme, I had a 500 million point game, and I must have played 15 multi-balls, and I could never, ever get even a double stack at the right time. It was just insane how hard it took. And then, of course, you see right here, in less than a minute, you can put up 3 or 4 billion easy if you make your shots. And you're continuing to make your shots. So this is a excellent, great time on the triple stack here. It's all about, because every shot is worth so much. The longer your triple stack, the better you're doing.
Yeah, that's what I said. Even the mist adds up. And the 2x, left inlay likes the 2x on the Coffin for letters.
All right. And, don't forget about your lane completions. 5 million every time.
Yeah, there you go.
Is that triple? Do you get 15 for the...
It is.
Yeah.
And it also...
that's nothing to sneeze at.
And it also adds triple to the castle jackpot, which you're saying maxes at 80. Maxes at 80 plus any hits you have in between starting at multiball and cashing in a jackpot.
All right, so yeah, it's a classic rich get richer there.
Yeah.
So now we're at 5.2 billion. You're halfway to the roll on just 2 triple stacks. That second one was more closer to a 3 bill stack. Nah, you're at 2.9. It was better than the first stack, but and now you're going back at it again.
Now it's going for 5 millions here all day. No, just kidding.
What's the loop champion on this particular? Is it under 100
I'm not sure. I just pulled that out of storage.
Do you have like a vault of all the games in production, and when you just pull one out for a little while?
Well, it's time to
put it back?
time to rotate things up 82. So yeah, I pulled this out of storage. This game has been in storage for a long time.
Wait, what happened? Did you drain that?
Oh yeah, there's actually a very unknown bug in Dracula where if the ball drains so hard
Like that?
that where it self-serves the kick out, it won't recognize it as a drain, so you got to manually kick a ball out.
Huh. That's I'm sure that's the only bug in Dracula.
Yeah, yeah, that's
right.
It's well known to be the only bug. So right here, I got to open it up, kick the ball out, and let it drain.
It's a fun tournament game, but boy, if you're going to be a tournament director and have Dracula in the finals in a 4-player game, you better really have your tournament director call sheet ready in front of you, because I have seen, I'm sure you've seen it, anything that can happen will happen. There's the Mahaffey bug where you can get a ball in the shooter lane and it won't shoot it back out.
Yeah, so if you have balls locked in a castle and you start miss, there's a way for it to kick a ball in the shooter lane. I think it's just in a multiplayer game. There's balls already in the castle lock, and if you lock a ball during mist, it'll kick it in the shooter lane and just sit there until you launch it. So you can have a 1-ball multi-ball mist going. And I'm sure that's the only other bug.
Well, and I've seen multiple times on different Dracs, just in the middle of play, it just goes to the next player for no apparent reason. Like, counts bonus and you're done. Flippers go dead. That happened to Cali Extreme once. It happened in Florida once. It's so annoying. But it's a great game. So
last year at the circuit finals, I started mist. The ball gets halfway through the play field and it just drops the ball straight down the middle. It goes bonus, even though I still have the other ball in play. So, yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah,
that's an interesting one.
There's definitely
you go from cool self-collecting mist to ending your ball.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely tournament director beware on this game. But it's such a great tournament game. I think it's like
it really is.
It challenges you. Hey, do this for a bunch of points. Can you do it? Do the thing.
And you've also and this thing is about as good a thing as there is. But then you also have games where 20 million will win it, and suddenly you're trying to make shots. If nobody gets anything going, everybody craps out. 100 million can be huge.
Yeah, when I play this game and on ball 1, I could cycle through the entire Coffin ramp at 2x and come out with 20 million. I was like, yes, I feel like I've accomplished something.
That's right.
Take on a ball 1, 50 million bats, and you're feeling good.
It's you'd lose count of how many times you step up on ball 3 at 1 million or maybe 1.5 million points, and you're still fine. You got everything ready to go.
Yep.
That was when Escher had his big Pinburg playoff game against Werdrick and Bowden. They all sort of had it all. Nobody had anything going until ball 3, and then they all put their stacks together and.
I remember. I don't remember the specifics. I remember Bowden's ball was just incredible. Where he was.
Yes, he was fighting the triple stack. Yeah. He kept double stacking and couldn't get the final shot.
Yeah, so he missed. He blew the double stack, started single stack, finished that, started double stack. I know he was like so frustrated.
Yeah, yeah, you could just hear him doing the great Steven sigh. Okay, here we go. Time to go again. And Jason was down to 1 shot. He needed 1 more shot on the Coffin.
Yeah. That's tough.
To beat Escher. But,
what? Once you get the values up, even a double stack is worth doing.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. In head-to-head play or in groups of 4. Because those 20, with miss, because then if you're talking 20 million a shot, you can get to a decent 400 million, 500 million level there.
Yeah, 20 million a shot, plus you can get a double castle jackpot.
Yep.
250 to 300 range.
Yeah, that's nothing to sneeze at, especially when you're playing head-to-head.
Yeah.
So you're working towards another, you got your Coffin about ready to go here.
Yeah, I got that Coffin jackpot up pretty high there. Now, see, I really blew that. I needed the left in lane before I cashed in that jackpot to double it. So that was only a single jackpot.
Right. You feel you've wasted your opportunity there.
Yeah, so I could have doubled that, and if I had all three going, that would have been 300 million, which is the max on the Coffin jackpot. So this game, Walking Dead, has the X in the in lane. This game is the original X on that left in lane for the Coffin.
It's only on the Coffin though. It's not
only
the right
on the
in
Coffin,
lane
yeah.
Oh.
But it applies to the number of letters,
Oh.
and it also applies to the jackpot value on the Coffin.
Gotta-
So you really,
and you get the,
you really want that 2x flashing anytime you hit the Coffin.
hey, that's a good pro tip right there. I was not aware of that.
Oh yeah, that's why sometimes your
I see you-
Coffin is worth a lot, or sometimes it's worth. A lot.
Yeah, I never could figure that out. Well, there you go. It's the 2x in lane combo shot.
Yeah.
That there was an unconsummated double stack.
Yeah. See, now
God,
my
it-
alters are getting way up there. I know there's a special up there at 20 something.
Yes, we've had excellent rat usage. So you're at 6 billion. So still on ball one with the extras.
Still on ball
Probably.
one. Not sure what I have bats wise, but yeah, my rats are way up there.
Yeah, we saw it last time. You're getting 500 million at least. Well, we'll see it here.
Yeah.
You got a 2 and 300 million going.
Oh, bats not bad.
The
Well, yeah.
47 was, and 316. It's funny because it's rare to have rats be more than bats generally after a bunch of multi-balls. It's actually hard to do.
See, the brilliant thing about rats is you control it, because you're not forced to shoot that scoop for anything else. So right here, I have to shoot the left ramp to light miss, so I'm going to accidentally
Right.
get bats. Whereas the
That's a
right
good
ramp,
point.
right ramp, you can park two in there and just save that third one for when you got a triple stack going.
Right. So there's no excuse not to really cash in your rats at max value.
Yeah, that's when
We'll-
the slingshot hits it in there, but yeah.
We'll give you a, but you can't really control bats come sometimes when you really don't want it.
Yeah. Which is pretty
Hey,
much
video wave 4.
4. This is still too easy. Look at that. Plenty of
Yeah,
time.
you can set on the game at what level it starts at. I don't know what the highest. I think 4 or 5 might be the highest that you can start at.
Yeah, see, for my videos, I always do factory settings, so
Yeah,
it is what it is here.
that's good. Keeping it real.
Keeping
like
it
the
real.
old days. Now you're pretty much the you and your brother Randy. You guys kind of invented the whole overhead camera a little bit.
That was
I know there's other people.
that was entirely him, yeah.
During like Pinball 101, way back in the day, right?
Well, see, the thing with Pinball 101 is we were using a tripod in front of me, so I had to kind of reach out, stand 3 feet behind the game like Belcito does, which I'm not used to. And yeah, it really bothered me. So my brother kind of like, I got this stand I can make.
I got some tools.
I got tools. My dad's got a killer tool. He can fix this.
And that's what he did. And so like the first stand was made.
The first stand was made when we first started Pinball 102. Yeah, and then Papa looked into it. They made their version, which was pretty much the same thing, but more like a microphone type stand.
Right. And of course back then, and for all you young kids who are just getting into it and take all this stuff for granted, they would just have cameras mounted. There wasn't any. We didn't have a second camera on the DMD. The angle of the camera was such, like this one. This is like an old school setup where you could see the DMD as part of the playfield.
You can see the DMD just fine.
Well, I mean, if you're young and you have good eyes, I can't see that, especially that red. That might be colorblind. I don't know.
Well,
So no, I can see 6.8 billion.
until
We're-
color
you're-
DMD gives me a DMD, it's staying red.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Gee, back into so you're at 6.8. I mean, one more triple stack could get it done to the Magic.
Yeah,
The funny thing about the stack, when you roll Drac, it doesn't remember. It doesn't know you've rolled it, so you don't get to put in a high score.
Oh, now you tell me.
You have to tilt out. It's like the old school. You got to tilt out at 9 bills so that you can put your initials in.
I think Twilight Zone, which is the game after this, was the first to recognize over 10 billion.
Oh, come on, really?
Yep.
I guess I haven't come close to that. You have. What's your high on Twilight Zone?
Oh God, I used to love Twilight Zone. I mean, I can't play it very much today, but I would play it forever. I don't know what my high is, but I know it rolls. It does not roll.
How about what's your best loss in the zone?
I couldn't tell you.
You know, that's always fun because you can take your Powerball value of the ball if you start lost in the zone you get credit for the Powerball points you've gotten on that ball as well. And so in theory, you can get it up to like $1 billion because you can take in a 200 or 300 million Powerball.
Yeah, Lost in a Zone is all about how much mode bonus you bring into it.
Yep.
So you can have a really good 300 million Lost in a Zone and a bad, 600 million, depending on what you bring into it.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
So I got a quad castle jackpot there, which
what was
300 million, I think.
Yeah, that was pretty good for not really having it come together.
Yeah.
So what are you up to now?
That's why you don't shoot the lock targets.
Really, your best value now is just to drain and cash in bats and rats.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, you're at 7-8. You could, with 4 balls, you could already.
Yeah.
You're just about there.
Time to start shifting focus to video modes.
Because there's nothing else better to do.
Because it's where it's at.
Do you think that the video mode gets faster and faster each round, just forever?
I think so.
Does it reach a point at which the refresh rate? This is like Kevin Burrell, Grandmaster Tetris 3 time, where it takes a 1/300th of a second for the video frame to eventually, right? It would get too fast, and you would.
I would think this would get to the point where it's so fast. Plus, I think you get less and less extra bullets.
So that you would actually run out of bullets at some point, just because.
Well, yeah, I think you'd run out.
You always have enough.
Well, you have enough, but you don't have any extras. So if you
you can't. And when you're going flip, you might accidentally use a bullet or two. Oh, there's a nice little nudge. Oh, for no reward.
Yep. Wasted miss. Now another, 10, 15 ramp shots to get back there.
Yeah, Ted Bohr.
This is where this is where the triple shot gets frustrating. You just say, screw it, I'm going for video mode.
You're up to 8 bills, and with bonus, you're gonna roll the thing. So mission accomplished if that was your mission. But yeah, you're definitely. So we're up to video wave 5 here. Let's see.
It's still pretty easy.
Yeah, you can play this at home.
Yeah. Brings back my Atari 800 days.
Yeah. What was your favorite game there on the Atari 800?
Blue Max, totally.
Yeah. That's it. Good answer.
Yep. It's kind of, Zaxxon, World War II era Zaxxon.
You're speaking Greek to these kids today. They don't know their video game lore. All these youngsters out there.
Like your son?
Yes, very much so. Like Escher and the like. Let's see, what else? Have you ever played Dracula in... not in Papa Finals. I can't remember it being in Finals. We've talked about it being in the bank.
I'm sure it has been, but nobody ever picks it.
Yes. I can think of a few people that might pick it nowadays. But
actually, I think I would pick it, just because a lot of people are scared of it.
Right.
I remember Robert Gagno saying once at Pinburg, he was afraid to take me to this, so he took the RoboCop bank.
Well, I think that was a good choice.
It worked
for him.
Yep.
It did. It did indeed. So you're ball 1 at 9.2 billion, and that happens a lot. I had a Drac for a couple of years. I think my best was around 4.5 billion, and I was really pleased with myself for that. So.
Oh, still? Really?
Yeah. It's hard for us non-Keith Elwin types to be this accurate and to control the ball well and not get flustered. I don't know. You're pretty bored at this point, right?
Totally.
You're just trying to do video modes?
Yeah.
So this is the 10 billion. So
I actually probably didn't want multi-ball here.
Right, because it interferes with your ability to get
video mode. Yes. What does Escher think of this game, by the way?
He actually enjoys it, especially since he had that big win in the Pinburg playoff. I think he always thinks fondly of it. But I think he's kind of like a lot of people, which is I think it wouldn't be his first choice.
40 million mystery. Look at that.
Yeah, because he feels like other people play it better than he does, and I think there are certain players who are gonna do well in this. Andre Massenkoff is an awesome Drac player.
Oh yeah.
With his style of play, and you don't really want to cradle up a lot in Drac.
No. I remember when this game first came out, I couldn't stand it. And Neil Schatz, who I was good friends with at the time, was just, oh, this is like the best game ever. It's awesome. I love it. It's great. I was like, really? Okay. And it's like, because I was addicted to Creature. So I was
Which came out around the same time.
Yeah, they came to my arcade like the same day. Both of these were released.
Wow. This is real old school, right? 93, we're going to say.
93, yep. And Neil Schatz was always telling me what a great game this was. And I didn't like it because these castles blocked your views. Didn't seem like there's much going on. I just liked Creature a lot more back then.
Right.
Yeah, but now that I've gotten to know Dracula, it's funny, they both suffer from the do the thing. If you don't do the thing, you're not going to get a good score syndrome.
That's true. At least it seems like Creature, there's a few other ways to bail out a little more. I mean, granted, if you don't do the thing, you're not gonna win. But there are, it seems like with all the different
the left ramp mode, the video mode, or not the video mode, the move the car mode.
Move your car is non-trivial.
And of course, the super mode, which is huge.
The super mode after how many ramps is it?
18 or so.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
No, it's not that bad. It's also not worth very much.
What video mode are we up to now?
I didn't see.
Oh, okay.
Level 10, Dracula washes your car.
I know you did a you did a sneak peek on Facebook. You posted a little snippet of a spoiler.
I did
of how many video modes you get up to. So meanwhile, you have rolled the game. So congratulations there. You're back to merely 146 million.
No, I absolutely want to do nothing else but get video mode.
You're at 35 minutes.
So I'm trying to do the 8-ball deluxe trick where you roll it like 2/3 up the left lane. They get credit for double.
You get double? Does it give you a double?
It does. If you get it 2/3 up the right, you get a double.
Wow. And there's no other way to spell letters.
Skill shot, that's it.
Right.
Skill shot also spots Coffin shot for you.
See, if you're watching at home, rewind that last little bit right there. He did like 4 dead bounces in a row without needing to flip and got the ball set up perfectly. There's another great low-angle dead bounce. A lot of people don't use that angle to dead bounce, but it's actually a really it's a great angle to use on the dead bounce. It's similar to the kick out on Addams Family, that angle from the swamp.
Oh, yeah, it's actually starting to get hard now. Look at that.
Yeah, you're having to pay attention.
They're actually kind of
put your beer down.
They're appearing right in front of you.
Yeah, dude, it's like you immediately get 500,000 if you shoot them because they're so close.
Yeah.
So there's got to be a kill screen on this. I gotta think. So somebody needs to go take the glass off.
Well, yeah, Dracula washes your car and then it crashes.
You can have an homage to that in your Evil Dead game.
Oh yeah. Ash washes your car.
That's after the Monster Trucks versus Dinosaur video mode.
I still want to do that game. That's an awesome theme.
It really is.
Plenty of toys I can buy.
I'm sure from all your Archer stuff, you got some other ideas on some mechanical things to do.
Oh yeah. Taking a nice little vacation from Archer.
Yeah, or Archer's taking a vacation from you, one of the two.
Yeah, that too. But yeah, I'll work on it for 3 months straight, and I was like, oh, I'm sick of this. I'll take 2 or 3 months off, and then we'll be back at it for 2 or 3 months straight.
Oh, good, because I know all the.
We're on a down cycle now.
Oh, okay. I want to see some of those modes come in.
Now the base code's pretty much done, so that's pretty much all that's left is modes and multi-ball rules. And
you're a lot further along than Wheel of Fortune ever got, so you got that going for you.
We're further along than Vonnie D ever got. That's all I care about.
So right now I can hear your inner voice just kind of hoping for the ball to drain, but you're peaked up again with this whole video mode idea that it's getting pretty hard.
What was that Till Farms thread, the disinterested Elwin? Yeah, this is where I am right now. I was like, this is where you're like, sometimes you play this game, you can't keep the ball in play, and other times it just won't drain. You're just like, come on.
All right,
Ooh,
let's see.
look at that.
Yeah, that first one was like right there. Oh man. You gotta, I think you actually used up like extra bullets here.
I have 4 spare, so we'll see.
It's that first one that's going to get you. It's right there.
That's I wasted 1 bullet. That's not bad.
Yeah,
Plus,
not bad at all.
It's all about that plus 1 million.
Just to get you over the hump.
Yeah. Boy.
Well, and while you're playing at this point, you got to know I'm going to have to talk about it later. You're going to have to relive this. This is 40 plus minutes. You can't ever have back.
40 minutes of strategy talk in a game that has very little strategy.
Yeah, we'll have to do a more strategic game next time, so there'll be more to talk about.
Oh, we will. We will.
Get some other people involved.
But I already had this on film, so what are we going to do?
Hey, and I think people will enjoy seeing someone roll a Dracula. It's not something I ever saw before, and I can't be the only one. Well, I mean, I might be, but that would kind of suck.
I think you are the only one that hasn't.
That hasn't seen a Drac roll?
Yeah.
I bet that's not true.
Yeah, I think it's true.
All right, we'll see.
Of course, you know about the 9X bug, right?
Yes, everyone knows about the 9X bug. I'm surprised you didn't show it to us here.
Oh, no, I would never film an exploit.
An exploit. No, that's not how you roll at Factory. So if you're in the triple stack, you do the thing. You can tilt out of it, much like Mustang, and then your next ball is starting at 3x base, and if you triple stack at that point, it's truly a 9x thing.
Wow.
And 9x scoring gets really ridiculous. I don't know in multiplayer whether if you tilt out in triple stack whether the next player gets it, because that would be interesting. I don't, it's rare to tilt in multiball, but not unheard of.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Really set up your opponent with a.
You could do some.
What can you do? 18x Castle Super.
For lots.
All right, here we go. Level 9 video mode's lit. One more for Dracula washes your car.
Oh, now it's getting interesting.
Yeah. Oh, I just can't hit the Shimer. I'm so disinterested. There we go.
Okay. Wait. Let's see that first one again. Whether he's right there. Oh, no, that one wasn't as bad.
But see, the game also bogs down, like Fishtail's video mode.
Yeah.
So when there's more balls on the screen, the slower it goes.
Right, because it can't. It's old school TMD. This is not modern processing. So it's the next one.
Next one, yep.
So all you got to do is make 5 more right orbit shots. 4 more. Oh boy, the anticipation.
Oh god.
Oh my goodness! Really, you've got like 1 million inlanes in this game.
Not there.
Oh, and that's it, huh?
See, when you want the ball in play on Dracula, it doesn't happen.
77 loops.
Hey, now look at this. I got the only Dracula on the planet where he enters sun as the initials, and it doesn't say, no, not the sun.
Is that... Yeah, I saw you put sun in because it does one of those little call-outs, but it didn't do it.
No, it's supposed to say, no, not the sun, but I don't know why this one doesn't do it.
That's weird. Is it a different ROM version? Or
no, there's only one ROM version. It's level 1. It's the only ROM.
Huh, that's peculiar.
Yep.
So, wow, there it is. It ended.
45 minutes of no strategy talk. Yep.
That was a pretty good game of Dracula. You had some excellent triple stacks there, and we urge everyone all the thousands of people who are watching this to go out to their local arcade and find a Dracula and work on their triple stack work, and send us video of. We'll give a T-shirt to the first video of the level 10 video mode.
Yeah.
But the glass has to be on.
Glass has to be on. Yeah. Factory settings. So, next time.
What's next?
Next time we'll return to the more skill set oriented strategy based game. I believe Congo is next.
Ooh, Congo. Well, Congo's a lot of fun. There are all sorts of nuances to that game.
We can explain the diamond mine cheat, which nobody knows about.
The diamond mine cheat, yeah.
It's not. It's truly not random. I can say that.
Yes, that's true. And it's really funny when you get to about 95 diamonds and you have 2 locks lit. What your decision-making process becomes at that point.
God. It's like, why did you add a wizard mode to this? It was so good.
It was. Never before has someone so upset to accidentally start the wizard mode.
Yep.
It can cost you hundreds of millions of points, if not more.
Yep.
So, yeah, you should go play some Congo and film it with your 1990s rig there, and then we can talk about it some more.
All right. Sounds good, Adam.
Yep. Thanks, Keith, and we'll do this again real soon.
All right. Sounds good.
Cheers.
Cheers.